a beautiful mother to 3 adorable children who was shot and killed in the presence of her 3 kids by her up-and-as Todd-Town. Justin, who had been accused in the past by her ex-girlfriends of being a woman beater, denied the allegations.
Can we talk about this crazy-ass situation you had? Because there's a lot of accusations about you being a woman beater out there. This was the whole thing. It was in the New Yorker.
But later all his lies were exposed to the world after he murdered the beautiful
Town family, what's the biz? Y'all already know what it is, man. Positive vibes always, all days. You know how I'm rocking, and it ain't nothing to it but to do it. So we about to jump right into it. I hope all is well out there. Y'all already know, gotta send that positive energy to my Todd-Town family. I appreciate all the love and the support. And if you haven't already, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content. You dig? You don't want to miss, man. Tune in. Anywho, without further ado, welcome to Todd-Town.
This is the story of Jeanette Gallegos, aged 27, a beautiful mother to 3 adorable children who was shot and killed in the presence of her 3 kids by her up-and-as Todd-Town. Justin, who had been accused in the past by her ex-girlfriends of being a woman beater, denied the allegations.
Can we talk about this crazy-ass situation you had? Because there's a lot of accusations about you being a woman beater out there. This was the whole thing. It was in the New Yorker.
But later all his lies were exposed to the world after he murdered the beautiful mother of 3 out of anger and jealousy. This story will be taking us to Temple City, California. Temple City is a middle-class suburban community located in the San Gabriel Valley, approximately 13 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles. Temple City ranks among the state's safest and financially sound cities in California. Temple City is a peaceful, well-maintained neighborhood known for its family-friendly environment and clean surroundings.
So guys, I'm one of the winners for Cliff the General's contest. He's giving away $500 to 5 people, so go check him out.
Jeanette Gallegos was born in Los Angeles, California. It was where she grew up, schooled and settled down. Jeanette attended and graduated from Santee Education Complex and California State University, Los Angeles. Jeanette graduated with a BA degree as a registered nurse. She worked as health coordinator in Los Angeles. On the other hand, Jeanette was also an exotic dancer who tries to make more money just to feed her kids. Jeanette had 3 beautiful kids between the ages of 5 to 11. She was previously married but wasn't with the father of her kids at the time of this incident. Jeanette was a beautiful soul on the inside and outside. She would end up meeting an up-and-coming rapper called Todd-Town. Todd-Town, whose real name is Justin Joseph, was a New York-born, South Florida baiting her lips, and caused her black eyes just like he did to his ex-girlfriend in New York. He must have been really jealous about her being a dancer and he could not handle it. He was interviewed on a podcast where he claimed he was not a violent person, but unfortunately, it didn't take long for the world to know who he really was.
Can we talk about this crazy-ass situation you had? Because there's a lot of accusations about you being a woman beater out there. This was the whole thing. It was in the New Yorker.
The New York Times.
And I know that you weren't cleared up because you posted about it on Instagram the other day. You said, I might do an interview one day.
Yeah, 3 days ago, you said, I might do a long interview about clearing this up.
Yeah, so now we
got an hour right now.
Because we could just say first, it sucks because it's like when you hear about a domestic abuse case or whatever, it's like you want to give the woman the benefit of the doubt, but
pay attention to his body language. The moment he was asked that question, he didn't stop moving, fidgeting. He over here trying to clear his throat, trying to, clear up a lie. His body language said all, though. Pay attention.
So as soon as they say that, the guy is just dragged through the dirt, and we're gonna get to hear.
And then look at the back of his head.
I guess
the fact that it's got that.
So I got into this little altercation with my ex-girlfriend.
Got a hook head.
Pretty much.
Usually a lie.
I broke up with her. She couldn't accept it. I let her come to my house one night when I was going, like, the same night I was going to Japan, because, like, she was pretty much homeless, you know. I just moved to this new apartment building in Brooklyn. Had her come through. I was sleeping. She went through my phone. I guess she seen some shit she didn't want to see. Pretty much got on the phone, started, like, crying, telling whoever she was on the phone with that, oh, she's gonna, like, beat me up or some shit. So pretty much I wake up to her on top of me, literally just, like, punching me in my face. You feel me? Like, the room's mad dark. Like, she's just on top of me, punching me, like, attacking me. So throughout that incident, like, I did hit her through, like, self-defense, you know, like, 2 times, literally, in 2 seconds. And I just started restraining her, you know?
Right.
And right after that, like, I got on the phone with my mom. I told her, like, yo, this girl just pretty much beat me up, and now she has a black eye. I'm about to go to Japan. Like, what do I do? Blah, blah, blah. My mom calmed her down, you know?
So your mom was talking to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So shit was cool. You know, we made up, had sex, whatever, fucking same night.
And then you went to Japan, though?
Yeah, went to Japan. She was in my crib just, like, crying, whatever. I had, like, my assistant at the time, because he was staying at my crib, just, like, pretty much remove her, because, like, my building was, like, a brand new, luxurious building. Like, she was just causing, like, problems or whatever. So I kicked her out. I had her sister come pick her up, and then, like, she was just, like, texting me, like, yo, I'm about to just, like, post these pictures up and just, like, ruin your career pretty much. Because at the time, I had, like, a sponsorship with, like, Alexander Wang. I was doing, like, big shows. I was about to get signed, you know?
Right.
So pretty much, I ended up blocking her because I was in Japan working, you know, like, the time difference, like, so I was just really...
And what was she so mad at you about? Was just the fact that you were fucking other girls or whatever she's seen in your phone? She was just mad at you in general, so she's like, I'm gonna air you out.
Yeah, pretty much. She felt like I cheated on her, but in reality, I wasn't even going out with her.
Yeah.
Tragedy unfolded in the Temple City neighborhood of Los Angeles in California on New Year's Day in this house. On this fateful day, J. Tash got into it again with Jeanette, accusing her of several things on a day that was supposed to be filled with celebration. He arrived at her house and started creating problems with her. Her kids were screaming and crying, but he didn't care. He could not help himself during the argument, and he ended up shooting Jeanette multiple times in front of her kids, then turned the gun on himself. One of Jeanette's kids ended up calling her grandmother, who ended up calling police. When deputies arrived, they discovered 2 victims, a 27-year-old female and a 28-year-old male, unresponsive inside the home. They were both declared dead on scene. Police confirmed that the female victim sustained multiple gunshot wounds, while the male victim sustained an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Families of Jeanette were really upset with what he had done to the mother of 3. They said he could have broken up with her if he could not handle her anymore. The 3 juveniles, ranging in age from 5 to 11, were removed from the home unharmed upon the deputies' arrival. They were handed to family members. A very sad ending to the life of a beautiful woman. It's very sad that some men can be this callous. It is never that serious. Unfortunately, the kids would have to navigate a life without their mother. Jeanette was said to be the sweetest, most caring person, always there for everyone who needed her. Her favorite quote is said to be, "Leave today because tomorrow is not promised." Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Jeanette Gallegos. May Jeanette's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for domestic abuse survivors. Please stay safe out there, and see you guys in the next video.
That's crazy, man. RP to both of them. Straight up, man. Straight up, man. That's unfortunate. Again, man. You know, that's jealousy, sounds like to me. Sounds like he lying. Couldn't even keep a straight story. Typical. You know what I mean? Straight coward. We don't condone it. He could have just left, you know, but we always say that, right? It's just not simple. I guess, like I say, that love, you know what I mean? That heart, them emotions, that, you know what I'm saying? It's, like I said, it's always easier said than done. I understand that, you know, but you got to grow, man. Like I say, if you understand to love yourself, man, you'll never get to that point, you know, in life to where you have to, you know what I mean, go through something like that, you know. Man, it's unfortunate, man. RP to both of them. Like I said, man, anywho, I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Another one, Todd-Town. You already know, man, we having fun with it. I appreciate all the love and the support. As always, if you haven't already, hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification button so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest content. And as always, I will be back. I'm checking out. Until next time, peace. Yeah. Whoa.